morning guys, welcome to another weekly prep where I like to take you guys along on our weekend. My name is Sarah. I'm the mom to 3 little girls ages 6, 4, and 1. I am a business owner during the week. I also homeschool. It's a lot to manage, so if you guys want to see more of the behind the scenes of like our weekdays, I'll have a playlist down below. But on the weekends, occasionally I like to take you guys along and show you the fun and functional things we do on the weekend to get things done but also have fun as a family. Today my husband was a chef. Now he's like a general manager at a food and beverage company, and he already had to work early. I think he went in at like 4:30. I got up at 4 and did some work. I try not to get up at 4 on the weekends. I get up at 4 during the week to work and edit videos and stuff like that. But I'm trying to get ahead so that I'm not scrambling so much to get videos edited. So I was up today. I'll probably be up tomorrow just to finish the video I started today. So I got that done. Girls are up watching. We let them have screen time in the morning from like 7 to 8 or like 6:30 to 7:30. On the weekends, just for a slower pace. Normally they don't get screen time until 2 p.m. But yeah, it is very cold. We had a snowstorm yesterday. It's already below zero. It's not supposed to get above zero today, I don't think. And so we will not be playing outside with our 1-year-old. We went out for a hike for 2 hours yesterday while it was snowing with some friends in the area who also homeschool. And it went really well until the end when Gwenny's little cheeks were like frozen. She started screaming. So it was pretty traumatic for all of us. She didn't stop screaming until I gave her a cookie. When we got home, I was like, what can I give her to make her stop screaming? I'll try a cookie, and it calmed her down. So yeah, we're gonna just hang out around the house most of the day. We almost always go to my parents for supper on Saturday nights. Great family tradition. My husband will be home by then. And then tomorrow, our little Gwen, who is 16 months, is getting dedicated finally at our church. We didn't start going back to church in person until August. So we finally, with my husband's schedule, have been able to make it work when they're dedicating babies to have her dedicated. Our church doesn't do baptisms. People choose to get baptized later on. We just do baby dedications. So we'll be doing that, and then just our normal meal prep and stuff like that tomorrow. So come along with us, see what we're doing behind the scenes. Gonna check our freezer, see what breakfast items to make. So we've got waffles, that's pizza, more waffles, pancakes. So we have like 1 pancake. So we need muffins and pancakes. If you're new around here, I like to bulk make 1 breakfast item every weekend. So whatever we make on usually Saturdays for breakfast for the girls, we will make a bunch extra and then freeze it, and then that will be what we have once a week for like 3 more weeks until it's time to make it again. We got kind of off over Christmas, so we're behind on muffins now and pancakes. So I think I'm gonna make pancakes today. Maybe we'll make muffins tomorrow so that we're stocked back up. We like to use the Kodiak cake mix. It's just an easy way to get in a lot of protein in their pancakes and their waffles. So I do the full, like we do milk and an egg per cup instead of just water and the mix to just add extra protein. So we had 4 cups of mix left, so I did 4 eggs, and then you're supposed to do 3/4 cups of water. So I did 4 times that, which would be 3 full cups. Mix it all together. I recently got this on Amazon for, I think it was $15. I love it because you put your batter in it and you can use this for pancakes, muffins, that kind of thing. And it's got this little thing on the bottom that opens up when you push this. So just a little bit will come out each time, and it's a lot less messy than trying to scoop it. I almost always have a little one underfoot. She just got Sans shoes on. Shoes. Shoes. Are you proud of yourself? Obviously our griddle does not have the most even heat, but good enough. While I'm making the pancakes, I'm going to just wash up some strawberries and grapes. I have this veggie wash I got off of Amazon. I just pour some water in here. I have a strainer in a bowl. Pour a bunch of water, dump some of this in, put in my fruit, let it sit for a little bit, you know, shake it around. and then I dry it. I will strain it and then dry it and then do the next fruit. I'm also gonna fry an egg for myself, and I just heated up the girls some scrambled eggs. We just make a bunch of these at once, put a little milk in it, then we can reheat it later on. Just saves time in the mornings. I'm just gonna fry one egg for myself for a little half egg cheese sandwich, which is one of my favorites. So here's our huge pile of fluffy protein pancakes. There's the 3 the girls are gonna eat today. They usually have about 1 in the morning. Maybe they'll split 1 extra one, so we might have 4 in the morning, but this will last us quite a few weeks, which is awesome. Here's my half egg cheese sandwich. It's delicious. Girls are having eggs, pancakes, grapes. They never eat all of this, but well, sometimes they do, so that's why I offer it. But nice balanced breakfast.
You have chosen to join me, whether you are painting a picture or playing with your teddy.
Gwenny just laid down for a nap. We have been listening to Encanto music. We just watched the movie last night. Celia is doing her dig kit. We've been loving these. They do 2 at a time, so we're not flying through this whole thing. So once they find 2, then we put it away. Miss Bryony, our 4-year-old, is crafting away, making a picture for Nana, because we're going there tonight. I got them a bunch of washi tape for Christmas on Amazon in bulk. I'll put a link below, but it keeps them busy for a long time. I think I mentioned we got a snowstorm yesterday. Sand snowblowed last night, but it must have kept snowing all night because we got like 2 more inches. I would normally take the girls out and shovel it all because Sand still needs to show me how to use the snowblower. I don't know how to use it, how to turn it on or anything. I don't want to mess it up because that would be really bad. And we have a lot of area with sidewalks and our driveway is really big, so it would take a long time to shovel, but it feels like 14 below right now, and I don't like to go out, especially with Gwen, unless it feels like 10 degrees out, so maybe like 30 degrees, but with the wind chill, it feels like 10 degrees. But with the wind chill, it feels like 15 below, so Stan gets home, I don't know, he's going to get an oil change after work, so I feel bad making him do it after work. Maybe I could go out during nap and just shovel the walkways. Maybe I'll just go out and do that right now. So at least our sidewalks are done, and then he could do the driveway maybe in the morning. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Here we go. As you can tell by my foggy glasses, it is cold out there. Well, we've got about 2.5 weeks without Legos, and they're wanting them back, which I love. I just wish we had like a better place for them than all over our dining table. But one day they can do them on the floor. It's just, this one can't have them on the floor yet, but she got her Duplos out. Are you doing Duplos, baby? So I'm a little extra, guys, I guess. We have, for CC, our community and curriculum somewhat that we're doing this year. On Tuesday, it's our family presentation day, so I've been stressing a little bit, and I want to do something kind of fun, but also help myself remember what I'm saying in a fun way. So I made up in Canva just some talking points about our family, like some fun things about us and our favorite things to do, so the girls can help out too. So I have like Stan's family's from Laos. My dad's always been super into our Scottish heritage. Some of our favorite movies and plays from the past year. Our favorite games. We're also going to bring our favorite games. We're going to talk about some of our favorite books we read this year and our Yoto player because we love it. I think it's a fun thing to share with other homeschooling families. And then, I don't know, shameless plug, I guess. I actually hate talking about work-life glue in social settings. I hardly ever do unless somebody like point blank asks me. So I think it's good practice and it is interesting. So I'll talk about my husband's Dough Daddy business and my Work-Life Glue subscription box as well. Weekends are for eating leftovers. You guys see this most nights. Friday nights we have pizza. We eat the leftovers on Saturday or on Sunday. So they had mac and cheese pizza. They're having banana, and then I wanted to use up the salad mix. It's like an avocado toast salad mix from Target. So I gave them that with some cheese and some ranch mixed in. Gwenny always loves her blueberries. I'm having a supreme piece of pizza with the rest of the salad mix. The girls, big girls, have been playing so nice that I'm letting Bryony stay up again. This may be a trend on Saturdays. They are making this, so they're making Disney World.
This is perfect.
Out of Duplos on these mats on the couch and the ottoman. Just thought it was so cute. And they don't get a lot of time to play, just the two of them, without Gwen destroying everything. So I'm okay with it. Girls are playing. I just paid bills. Now I need to put some laundry away and change our sheets. I'm sure it's best to do it every week. Honestly, I try to do it every week. Sometimes it's every other week. Same with the girls. It just really depends. I try to do it every week, but especially ours, because we're on a different level, like total opposite level, it gets forgotten sometimes. So I definitely need to do that. Done, thank goodness. The last thing I want to do during nap time, I am in my oldest daughter's room. Her birthday is in less than a month. She turns 7, and we are going to be making over this closet for her birthday. We can easily fit all of her clothes in here. I think it will grow with her just fine. I don't think she needs any space in here for clothes. And so what we're going to do, we're going to take these doors off. This one never stays in the track. We're going to keep them. But it always comes off, and even my dad, who's like brilliant at fixing things, he builds houses for a living, he cannot get it to stay in the track either. So we're gonna take the doors off. We're gonna put curtains up just with tension rods and curtains. I've done that in other rooms of the house. And then this is gonna be like some extra shelving and then a little reading nook. So the plan for this is this shelf, there will be a shelf here. We're gonna add 2 more shelves. We're gonna paint, are we painting both closets? I guess, I don't really know. And then the bottom half of this is gonna be a little reading nook. So I'm gonna make a cushion to go in the bottom. I have this shelf left over from when I redid my office, and it fits perfectly here so she can put books. And then she really wants a whiteboard back here so she can draw and write, and then we'll have some pillows and she can read books in here. I'm gonna put some lights. Right now we have these little puck lights, but I'm planning to string some other lights and just make it a fun little space for her, but also add some more storage for as she grows and things, because it's never a bad thing to have more storage. So that's the plan. I'm just gonna measure everything and kind of write out what we need so that I can figure out what we need to buy. My hair got all crazy when I was out there shoveling, whatever, don't really care. I had to cut a bunch, not a bunch, I had to cut some stuff because I was pretty upset a little bit ago. I've learned they can't both be up during nap, and if they are, they'll have to be separated. I do not have quiet kids, and they ended up waking up Gwen just from little shrieks and things. It's just, honestly, it's very triggering for me as an introvert, and I definitely have some kind of sensory issues when it comes to noise, which could even be why my kids are really loud, maybe because it does trigger me, who knows, you know, that often happens, like the things that trigger us the most. Our kids do more for attention. I don't really know, it doesn't seem like it's for attention, it just seems like they're just loud. But yeah, we've had some talks about how quiet time is quiet, and I think Gwen fell back asleep, pray. She still had like another 45 minutes to sleep, and that was supposed to be my time to sit down. Instead, I just was mad, putting dishes away, trying to calm down. I have moments too, you guys, trust me, I just don't film them. I'm not gonna be one of those moms who films her kids much at all. Like, I really have changed a lot in that way. It's not something, I don't want people to know much about my kids. It's a lot more about homemaking and finding time for things and family bonding, not about my specific children. So I try not to share a whole lot, but I I think a lot of us can deal with being introverts and having children who are not quiet, and nap times getting ruined. So I've learned my lesson. We did it last week and it went really well. This week, not so much. So I just don't think, you know, if they could go outside and play, that'd be totally different, but it's very cold. So maybe in the summertime we could try that more, but right now, not so much. So I'm gonna sit and read for a little bit. I'm trying to finish some of the books I started last year. I love this book, Motherhood. There's no particular reason why I stopped reading it. I just was trying to read like 4 books at a time. So I'm gonna try to finish this one, try to read a chapter right now. Stan is off work. He's gonna go get an oil change, and then he's gonna come home and snow blow the driveway, and I'll probably take the girls to my mom's right away just to get out of the house, go spend some time over there, and then he'll meet us afterwards. I was just looking up some of the ideas for our oldest closet, and I was looking up like the whiteboard idea and the like cushion mattress type thing on the floor, and the dimensions are, with the trim we could fit like a 24-inch deep by 40-inch cushion. Well, there are mini crib mattresses that are 38 inches by 24 inches. So there'd just be like an inch gap on each end, which would be totally fine, especially because there's gonna be pillows. So that's gonna be so much easier than trying to make it myself. So I'm definitely gonna buy that, because getting the wood, the batting, the fabric, it would probably end up being the same price. I will need to get like crib sheets, but that'll be nice because then I can wash them. Actually, our standard crib sheets that we already have might work. So maybe I'll just wait on buying those and try that out first. And see what I think. I'm really happy about that. They smell amazing.
It's Sunday, so we usually make some bulk breakfast items so it's easier for us throughout the week. And today we made chocolate protein muffins via Kodiak cakes, which we love. And the girls love them too, and especially the little one. And we're getting on with our morning.
So it is Sunday. I had a good night at my mom's last night. Came home, Stan worked on his cookies. I tried to watch an episode of Gilmore Girls after reading a chapter of Mere Motherhood. Fell asleep, of course. Gwenny's getting dedicated today. I tried like 5,000 different outfits on. I hate being center of attention, which sounds really funny considering I'm on YouTube. But I'm in control of what I share, of what you see. Like, I try to be real, but it's nice that I can like edit things and whatnot. Having to stand up in front of like a huge amount of people and talk on a microphone, I don't know, not my favorite thing in the world, like one of my least favorite things. And then I also have to do that again on Tuesday for our family presentation. So it'll go well. It's for a good reason. It's a bummer though, like no family will be there though because of the virus. So that sucks, but you know, ultimately what really matters is what we're doing in the eyes of God. So we're gonna go do that now. I'm Sarah, this is San. We have Celia, Bryony, and Gwen who are dedicating today. The verse we chose was, "Then people brought little children to Jesus for him to place his hands on them and pray for them. But the disciples rebuked them. Jesus said, 'Let the little children come to me and do not hinder them, for the kingdom of heaven belongs to such as these.'" And we've been homeschooling this year, and that's a verse that's come up a lot, and we just really pray that we can raise all 3 of our girls, and Gwen especially, to always keep that childlike faith, no matter how old she is.
Beautiful, thank you. Think she'll let me hold her, or should you come maybe stand here? Hey, Gwen. Heavenly Father, we just want to lift up Gwen to you and just are so thankful even for this verse, Jesus, your example of leaning into children, of allowing them to be a part of your kingdom and God, showing your favor to them. I pray that you'd continue to do that. God, that she would grow in wisdom and in stature and in favor with you, God, and with others, and that as a family they would want to honor and bless and fear and revere your word and your name all of their lives. God, do this work in their family, and we pray this in Jesus' name. Amen.
We made it through, guys. It was beautiful. I did okay. Gwenny did not, the dedication was like after 4 worship songs and some talking and some praying. And she's normally in the nursery, so Sam had to take her out because she wanted to get down and like go up where all the instruments are and where everybody's like worshiping. So that was fun, but she did great. And everybody's very tired, I think, because Bryony didn't nap yesterday. She's like extra tired, so she wanted ravioli today, so we made ravioli. It's just the Aldi ravioli. We after it boils, we just melt some butter on it and some Parmesan, and then we just give them some hot dogs and grapes and carrots. Okay, so it is nap time. Stan and I both just spent separate time with our oldest on her own and tag teamed laying the little ones down. This is our meal plan for the week. I had a bunch of stuff to prep. We were gonna prep chicken for these yum yum bowls and cut up the potatoes for the soup, cook some bacon and stuff like that. But I realized Aldi, I didn't realize it till now, didn't have chicken. So they didn't put that in my order when I did my Instacart pickup order. So we don't have any chicken for that. Stan, I think, is going to cut up the potatoes and just put them in some water in the fridge, so it just saves some time when it comes time to make that, and we may swap this around. And then the bacon, I ended up buying pre-cooked bacon just to save time and not, like, I don't know. Obviously, cooking bacon on your own is probably healthier and tastes better, but that's what we went with just because nights have been really stressful with fussy kids and a 1-year-old who wants to be held all the time, so I've been trying to wear her now, but it's just harder. So where there's not a whole lot to prep. So the main things we need to do is just that, cutting up potatoes and figuring out what we're gonna have for supper. And then we're gonna do our like budget planning meeting, and then he has to go meet people for cookie pickup soon. So he's gonna go do that, and then it's just hang out as a family. I do want to vacuum, but I want the girls to help clean up a little bit before we do that, and Celia's down in the playroom making a marble run, so I don't want to have to make her take that down right away. So Stan and I went over the budget, and now he's looking at the potatoes, making a plan for using these for potato soup we're making this week, but also the rest, or at least some of them, for supper tonight to use them up. I have been really bad about remembering to give the girls allowance, even though I have a timer for it every Sunday. I end up snoozing it or stopping it and then forgetting about it. So I know I'm 2 weeks behind. So they usually get $5 a week, and they use that. I mean, they don't use it a whole lot, but if they ever are really wanting something, they can use that money to buy it. Sometimes they buy each other stuff, which is really sweet. So I have $8 here, and then they're gonna, and $2, because $8 will go in their wallet, and then $1 will be for save and $1 for share for both of our big girls. And obviously, like, our 1-year-old doesn't understand yet, so probably when she hits 2.5, 3, we'll start with her. And I'll link these below if you guys are interested. This book came in the mail yesterday from the Imagination Library, or whatever it's called. I can't think of the name right now. That from Dolly Parton, where you get a free book every month. We sign up for our oldest 2 girls, so Bryony's still getting them, our 4-year-old. We didn't sign up with our youngest just because we got a lot of the same books, and I'm trying not to have lots of extra things, but this I thought was perfect for when they get their allowance at snack time, talking about spending and things like that and money. So here's where Celia was doing her marble run. We do it in the octagon playpen, so if Gwenny is playing down here, she's not getting into the marbles, so the marbles aren't like running all over the room. But I need to vacuum, so I don't want to take this down because she worked so hard on it for like an hour and a half. So I'm just gonna kind of vacuum around it, and I already knocked it over once, so I don't want to do that again. And yes, I'm still wearing my top, but I put on pajama pants because it's comfier. Big girls are having screen time in the living room. Sam's gone doing the cookie thing. So I'm not gonna vacuum up here yet. I'm gonna do that after snack once Sam gets home. Just quick vacuum these 3 rooms, and then our bedrooms are like fine. We usually do those every other week. So I'm not gonna do those. What I'm gonna do now is just read a little bit of Mere Motherhood. I've been really good about reading a chapter a day. And then I'm gonna look over my planner because I have work days almost always on Mondays now, sometimes on Fridays, but we try to do a nature walk with local homeschooling families on Fridays, but sometimes just with scheduling, and we can't do Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday because we have CC or Bryony has preschool. So the girls go to my mom's on my work days, so I try to be super duper productive. That's when I'm doing a lot of my subscription box stuff. I'm filming videos, sometimes recording podcasts, that kind of stuff. So I'm just gonna, I have my week all planned out. I usually plan on Thursdays now. So I'm just gonna look over that and kind of run down like how long it's gonna take to do everything and what I'm gonna do when, so that my brain's kind of on straight for what the week has to offer, so I can just enjoy the rest of the day with my family. When I have a super long list on my planner, that's for tomorrow, because I planned on Thursday and then I kept thinking of things that I need to do, so I just keep writing it down. So I'm gonna reorganize it on a new list just so that I can not be so overwhelmed looking at that. I don't know if you guys like the look of our couch. We just thought it was more fun without the cushions. Actually, we had to take them off because Gwen climbs up them and will climb up here or climb back here and plummet, which is, she hasn't actually plummeted, but I know that would be the next step after because she could fall behind the couch or she could climb up here and fall off. So she cannot climb up without the cushions yet. So that's our solution for right now. They're just right here. So I'm gonna vacuum in here now that Santa's home.
Just got back a while ago from doing cookie pickup in town. Always appreciate support from the people that always buy. It's a fun little side gig that I got going on here. But anyway, it's about 4:30. We hung with the girls for a while. They played, and now Sarah is doing an early bath, and I'm going to get dinner ready. We are going to have burgers and cheesy potatoes. The kids always end up having mac and cheese and something else on Sundays because that's kind of what we do. Sundays are kind of like a freestyle, whatever we have, whatever's in the fridge, kind of nice. So yeah, gonna take you along on our dinner prep. Okay, supper is finally ready, guys. Here's the spread. The girls are having very yellow. We got mac and cheese, cheesy potatoes, corn, and apples for Gwen. I need to add some blueberries on there because they're her favorite. Mom and Papa are having cheeseburgers with caramelized onions. This is like what we have almost every Sunday, some kind of burger. We have cheesy potatoes, corn as well. Sarah's got a smaller patty than I do, obviously. And then there's Bryony's plate, and then Celia's plate.
We're tag teaming cleaning up. We're working on letting the girls help more, even though it's way more stressful. Because they need to learn, and we're trying to make more time for games at night. Summertime nights are not so bad because we can get outside. Wintertime, it's dark out, super cold. So we'd like to play more games as a family. It's just very hard with a 1-year-old who literally wants to like grab everything, and even if we give her her own, she's like on to our ways, and she's like, no, I want to be part of the game. So we're gonna try one of us playing with the big girls and the other one of us playing with Gwen, probably in a different area of the house, so she's still getting one-on-one time and they're getting to play games and not be so wild at night. And it's just great bonding time, and I want to do that. So I think that's how we're gonna do it until Gwen's old enough that she can like be part of it, or at least be around us without it being super stressful. We are playing this princess matching game that the girls got for Christmas. You have 2 cards, and you're trying to either make a whole row like the same, or down or across. So like this is ours. So we're looking. This doesn't have any of our character on it. So we have to. Where do you want to put it?
Here.
Okay. And they're just little blocks and they go back and forth, back and forth. I'm pretty sure a word I would very rarely use to describe our nights or like any part of our day is the word peaceful. And tonight was peaceful. I got the idea, I mean, I've actually had the idea of doing games after supper for a long time. But you know, Bryony was too little for a long time. And then she finally got old enough, and then we had Gwen. And now it's really hard with Gwen because she wants to be involved. But I was watching JDA. I'm sure a lot of you guys watch her channel. She homeschools, she has 5 kids. And she did her night routine, and she was talking about how she, like, one of them will play games while the other one plays with the 2 littlest ones. And I was like, why don't we just do that until the summer? Then we'll go out for walks after supper and play outside, go to the park, or just play outside in general because it's so nice out and it's light out longer. But in the meantime, this was so nice. The girls, I could tell, just felt really bonded to me. San got some peace and quiet with Gwen, just hanging out, and then she got her needs met because she didn't have to see everybody else playing with things she couldn't play with. So I think we're gonna try that and just take turns. So I played with the big girls tonight, San will play with them tomorrow, and then he laid Gwenny down, and then I read books to the big girls. So we'll just do the opposite tomorrow, and then I laid Bryony down, he laid Celia down, so we'll just swap everything tomorrow. That worked really, really well for nights when we don't have activities and stuff, which we only usually do 1 to 2 nights right now, which honestly has been really nice. But maybe try that. I'm sure a lot of you guys already do that. I've wanted to do it for so long, but it's just been hard. But that worked out really well. Hopefully I'm not jinxing it. I guess I can update you guys next week. But thank you guys so much for watching. Kids are down. We are gonna, Sam's taking out garbages. I'm gonna throw in a little laundry, sit and read some of a book, and then try to actually watch Gilmore Girls because I started it last night and fell asleep. So, because I love watching it Sunday nights or Saturday nights, and then the I Am All In podcast with Scott Patterson, who plays Luke, is on. It gets posted like midnight between Sunday and Monday. So then I can listen to that, and I'm loving rewatching it from start to finish, which is like my 15th time doing that, but you always catch new things. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye.